lead to him not being ready to catch the fist because he isn't expecting the attack to come, even if it's coming
That's not analogous, though.
Why isn't it analogous?
Because that's not a combat situation.
She's not expecting it to happen. Then of course
she's in a combat situation, though. She knows that
there are
cursed spirits.
Down the threat.
Yeah, she knows that there are cursed spirits in there.
I wouldn't say it's true at all.
She also knows that cursed spirits are attracted to other cursed spirits.
I disagree because she thought she was taking on a cursed spirit, then she thought she had taken down the threat at hand, and then that had happened. So I don't think
she's still trained to react to and respond to cursed spirits. That's like saying, like, would a paramedic be taken off guard by suddenly bleeding? Yeah, a normal person would be taken. Listen. That is what she's a jujutsu sorcerer. She is trained to exercise cursed spirits. Right, but she's still. I think what is it? She's still like we know that she is more skilled than the average person because she not only has the ability to use cursed energy, but she can use cursed techniques already. She is trained to exercise them.
She's trained for what extent, though? Like, that doesn't mean she's perfectly
trained to the point where she has a cursed point, trained to the point where she understands cursed energy to the point where she can turn it into a cursed technique meant to exercise spirits. So she's trained to exercise cursed spirits.
Well, I disagree with this, this way of thinking, only because, let's just take a first-year police officer, for example. They may not be ready for every situation, even if they are trained for it, because they don't have a level of experience for it. So this could be very easily working as she's taken down the threat that she considered lethal and maybe not expecting the other threat, which would then come into play. So I don't think this is the case at all.
Okay, so a first-year police officer isn't the same as a fucking jujutsu sorcerer.
Why not?
Because you're trying to equate they're
both built to take the bad guys.
Hey, listen. You can't say why not and then let me explain. Sorry. So you have a fucking jujutsu sorcerer. We know that she knows the basic traits of a jujutsu sorcerer, and we know that that curses are attracted to each other.
Just because you are.
So we know that it would make sense for there to be more than one curse.
But she wasn't ready for it. She didn't act before.
She was ready for it. You're the one who made the assertion that she was surprised, and you're trying to You're trying to make me go down this path where your assumption works. You haven't given me any real. Yeah, it is okay. What's your evidence that she was surprised?
I'm going to provide evidence. She wasn't ready for it to happen. Let me get the chapter out right now, just so I know what chapter. Anyone know exactly what chapter that is? I've got scans, but they're out.
You said you were reading it right now. Just get it.
No. I've got
chapters. Scans. Just look through all of them.
It's probably
it's 12 chapters.
It's probably chapter 6 or something. I'll get it out now, just so I know what I'm talking about. I don't want to miss something.
Actually, I have it. I'll just post it. Looking scans. The thing comes out of the wall and she's looking dead at it, and she's not surprised. She just literally cannot fire off a nail before he gets to the boy.
That's one scan. What's the previous?
You want the one before it?
Actually, wait. More the point. How far is she away from it?
Doesn't matter. Her whole point, her fucking attack is being able to hit the nail and make it travel to the curse before it can respond. And if she can't do that to this curse. I just posted this scan before it as well.
She looks to be about a few meters away from what we can see in the scan here.
Yes.
You have any problem with that?
Go ahead. A few meters away? I don't know about that.
I'd say it's a few.
I have no idea. How do you know it's a few meters? How do you know it's a few meters?
Oh my god, Aero, really? I was just giving
because you're just making an assumption, yeah. I have no idea how
you want to pull assumptions on me. You really want to do an assumption game?
Do you want to pull it? Yes, nigga.
We can play this game. We can play this game. We'll play this game. We'll play this game. Let's play this game. Let's play. So we don't actually see it through the wall. So she's not ready for it at all. There's no
She is ready for it. She's looking at it. She's looking at it.
What?
I posted this game where she's looking at it.
Actually, no, she isn't. No, she isn't.
She is. Yes, she is.
No, she isn't. She's looking away. Look at the bottom of the scan, Aero.
Look at it. Look at the scan. Look in the bottom right-hand corner of the first scan. Look in the bottom right-hand corner. Look in the bottom right-hand corner of the first scan I posted. What is it? It's her looking at the creature and pulling out her hammer, and she can't. Yes, James. I swear to God.
Oh my God, Aaron. Where does that? That is a complete assumption, Aaron. Don't you dare get on me about assumptions.
I'll get the screenshot. I'll get the screenshot. You're a fucking retard. Why are you being so fucking dishonest?
I'm not being retarded. You're the one making an assumption here.
Look. You see it in the bottom middle corner. She's looking at it, and she stops when he grabs onto the boy. She's in the motion of shut up, James. Shut up, you idiot.
No. Don't you dare tell me to shut up, Aaron. Shut the fuck up.
Or what? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, you piece of dog shit?
What?
Huh? What are you gonna do about it?
Bro, don't get on this energy now, Aaron. Come on. Oh, wow. You got energy now. Good for you, bro. Come on.
James,
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
I'm about to make an argument. Why don't you shut the fuck up and let me make an argument, Aaron?
If I don't shut the fuck up, what are you gonna do about it? You're sitting here making a disingenuous argument, and you're terrified of the fact that you have no evidence. I need you to
my God, why don't you let me make an argument, stupid? No, let me make an argument.
Speaking.
No, I'm not going to stop talking. I'll talk all day, Arrow.
When you get the chance to
posted a
speak,
scan. Allow me to make a counter reply. Allow me to make a counter argument, Arrow. Why don't you wait a minute? Why don't you wait a minute? I'm not going to let you over talk me. What do you want about? What do you want about, Arrow? I can do this all day.
Talking.
Here, Arrow.
Talking, James.
Say what you want to say.
Stop talking. You're sitting here lying to my face. This isn't about. Shut up. I'll explain the moment that you stop fucking talking. This isn't about when you got pissed because I called you out for an assumption. So you're dragging out this point for no reason. This directly comes from me saying, oh, shut up. From me saying that's an assumption. And then you say, oh, you want to do something? That's what you're doing. It's childish. You're stretching this out for no reason.
Why don't you let me make an argument, and then we can be going. No, let me make an argument then.
Shut up, James. Shut up.
No, I want to shut up. Let me make an argument. You've spoken for the past minute. Let me make an argument.
The moment I'm
done talking. Come on, Arrow.
You can make an argument the moment I'm done talking.
All right, finish the sentence.
So we can take turns. I need you to shut the fuck up.
Oh, you don't have to tell me to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you shut up.
Shut the fuck up, James. The moment that you stop talking and I finish, that's when you can speak. Shut the fuck up.
Go.
Holy shit. You see it in the scan. You see it. I'll even cut this shit out and fucking snip it for you. But I know you see it. You see that she's looking directly at the curse and she's pulling out her hammer and her nail. And she's not able to finish the action of performing her curse technique before he's able to fucking respond.
Okay. Now can I make an argument in return?
Yes, I'm done talking.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Okay. So she doesn't notice it when it first originally. She notices it once it's about to grab him. It's clearly about to grab him. So in realism, she doesn't have enough time to react. It's practically already got him by the time she starts moving, and she's already further away from it quite logically. So in realism, your argument falls on the idea that all I said was that she wasn't looking at where it initially came out of the wall. Yes, she noted it once it left the wall, but when it was originally coming through, she may not have noticed it. Nothing proves this to be the case. She only notices once it's about to grab it. So in realism, all I just say is that she doesn't have enough time to react before it's grabbing him, since it's already practically touching him. Look at it. There, that's my counter argument. Sound fair?
Okay, that's retarded. No, it's retarded, just like I thought.
How's that retarded?
So the initial claim I made was that they're relative. She's not able to. She's not what?
I don't think this implies relativity.
I think it does imply relativity because we see that she's not able to make her perform her action before the cursed spirit's able to get to them. If she was significantly faster, then she would have just blitzed it and negged it. It would have been just.
Alright, so would you be fine with her hypothetically being faster?
No.
Alright, more the point. Would you agree that this doesn't inherently prove that it is faster than her?
I think that they're relative.
So you'd be fine with them both being able to hit each other?
Sure.
Alright, sure. I'll go from there. Okay, so my argument here would be that, would you agree that they'd all three, they'd scale relative to each other? For what we know at least?
Scale relative to each other in terms of what?
Power.
No.
Why?
You can't make a claim about how powerful Megumi is in comparison to Nobara.
Okay, all I claim is that from what we know, from what we see from the characters, what's the fucking character with the black hair's name? You're gonna have to correct me on this. All right, so kid with the dogs
That's
would
Megumi.
scale relative to, yeah, Negumi would scale relative to Yuji in base from what we see, since they seem to have similar
No.
scaling from what we see from those. Why?
No, they don't. Yuji's way stronger and faster.
Why?
Because it's noted multiple times like how freakish he is in terms of stats.
I don't remember that ever being. I remember it being noted
That's
for
the
someone who
whole
can't
point.
use energy.
Huh?
I remember it being noted for someone who can't harness curse energy. That's all.
No, he's just straight up stronger and faster. Like,
I don't remember that.
and even people who use cursed energy.
Let me check. I'll get to the fight quickly. Alright, so because I thought like the application would be 1 second.
Yeah.
Don't just. Yuji. Yuji. Alright, so 1 second. So Negumi was confident he could kill Yuji.
He wasn't confident he could kill Yuji. He said, "I'm going to kill you, Yuji."
Therefore, that would imply a level of confidence. He thought he could do it.
No, what? What are
Why
you
didn't he think
talking
he could do
about?
it? He was going to do it.
He says, "I'm going to kill you. It is my duty as a jujutsu sorcerer." That doesn't mean that anytime. Doesn't mean that anytime a jujutsu sorcerer says that they're gonna beat something else means that they're stronger than them, or implies that they're stronger than them.
I just say that this demon that he would scale above the demon, since he should have some level of relativity to his teammates, is what's
He doesn't have any sort of relativity towards Yuji.
None? Why?
No, because it's stated that Yuji is freakish in terms of his stats multiple times.
I said his teammates, in all fairness, not just Yuji.
Okay, so neither of them are relative to fucking Yuji. So are you saying that he's relative to Nobara?
Are you fine with that?
Prove it. Prove that he's relative to Nobara.
All right, 1 second. So I'm going through the scans I do have from this fight. What are the scans from? Oh, wait. Wait, it just occurred to me. Alright, Negumi was able to hold up against Sukuna for a brief time.
Yeah, Sukuna wasn't trying to kill him.
He held up better than the demon did.
Yeah, Sukuna was trying to kill the demon.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he used Malevolent Shrine on it.
Not at first. No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was like cutting off its limbs and shit because he knows that curse can react, but he still intended to kill it.
1 second, I'm just watching the fight.
He beats the shit out of it. What are you talking about? In fact, he treats it worse than he treats Megumi.
You think you're harsh? Sorry, I'm just reading this. Just. Alright, 1 second. Alright, so. Alright, 1 second, I'm just getting this in. Yeah. He was able to. So he was able to, even if Sukuna was actually beating the shit out of him, but he was able to a few brief times to get Sukuna out of the way, which I'd say is still a better feat than what. Scaling to a suppressed Sukuna would be a better feat than this demon has.
How suppressed is he? How suppressed is he?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter.
Your demon has.
How do we know he's not? How do we know he's not? I know he scales above. No, he scales relative to Nobara.
Why is he scaled relative to Nobara in power?
You already agreed that they're relative to Nobara. Oh, in terms of power? Not talking about power. We talked about speed.
Are
you saying that he scales somewhat to suppress Sukuna in terms of power?
I'm going to 1 second.
Like, what do you like? I thought this is a speed point.
1 second. So I just argue that going against Sukuna and being able to react to Sukuna would be a feat. And I don't see any.
How fast is that? What feat does that? What does that scale him to?
Scale above Itadori.
Well, how do you know? Why are you scaling him above Itadori?
Because Sukuna's above Itadori.
Yeah, Sukuna can still nerf himself to be below Itadori.
Why would he be nerfing himself?
Because he's trying not to kill Megumi.
I thought his whole point was to kill him.
No, he's not trying to kill Megumi at this moment. And he even decides not to kill Megumi because he's interesting.
When did he he actually never?
Yes, in the 12 chapters, he talks to fucking what's his name? Itadori. Let me make sure.
1 second. Anyone remember when that fight
so
was?
within those 12 chapters, he has a talk with Sukuna where Sukuna reveals that he doesn't want to kill Megumi because he finds him interesting.
Actually, wait, what am I even saying? He actually considers he actually verbatim states that powers on another level from anything else. So realistically,
he never saw the curse.
That's not what I said. I said he
said
that
he's on a level different from anything else he's seen.
Yeah, wouldn't that
and that's
be?
Also in terms of speed, a speed he couldn't react to.
He was able to react to it every times.
He wasn't able to react to him. He says that directly after Sukuna blitzes him and throws him across the city.
No, the bird's able to catch him and react to him.
No, I'll send you the scan. Because I just know that you're not telling the truth.
No. I'm telling the complete truth.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll send the scan. So here's the scan of him getting fucking blitzed. He's in the air, and the next thing he knows, Sukuna has grabbed him by the seat of his pants, by the waistband of his fucking undies.
I just think that Megumi isn't going all out.
All right. Why is he not going? Why is he not going?
Because we know he powers up. He also shows better feats throughout the fight.
Yeah, so that's when he uses what better feats does
also,
he show?
I just argue that
no, you're making too many arguments. I'm asking you to elaborate. Huh? Stop jumping around.
Let me specify what I meant.
Right. What better feats?
I meant that his creations show better feats.
Okay, like what?
They're able to react to him.
They're they're not able. They're able to react to a fucking. They're able to react to a Sukuna who's aiming to hurt Megumi. And then the moment that he realizes that the cursed bird is in the way, hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
So this cursed bird is able to react to the movement from Sukuna, which was scale above Yuji.
So, what'd you say?
So this bird was able to react to the attack from Sukuna, which scales above Yuji.
How you're still trying to assert that he scales above Yuji? Why? You haven't proven
because he is Megumi who has viewed and seen Yuji's power, state that this power's on another level.
So okay, that's fine. So
that's how. Yeah.
So that's still in reference to him getting blitzed.
The animal isn't getting blitzed though, so I just say the animals will be able to see.
So he is getting blitzed because we see that Megumi's able to at least respond to him when he jumps in the air. So his jumping speed isn't as fast as his travel speed.
Why?
Because we blatantly see his travel speed, he blitzes Megumi. But when he jumps after him, Megumi's able to turn his head and react.
When's that? Look, turning your head. He's wait. What do you mean?
That's a reaction feat. He goes from getting perception blitz to having reaction feats.
Yeah, all these statements are made from the air, so they're gauging the aerial Sukuna.
So he's finishing the original thought that he made after he's already been launched.
That's fine because the Sukuna that he's gauging is the Sukuna that he's fighting in the air.
It's the Sukuna that traveled towards him, not the Sukuna that
so therefore the Sukuna traveling towards him is above. I'd make that argument. That's fine by my scaling.
They're not. Listen, I don't understand why you think talking over me and talking fast.
I'm just eating food.
Is gonna make it so. Listen. Is gonna make it so you can make certain things of the statements that I'm making. I'm saying when he's traveling, when he's just moving in a straight line, like zooming across the field, we know that he's distinctly shown to have different speed, different from when he jumps into the air.
That's fine because the gauge that Megumi is using and the reference the thing that Megumi is referencing is the aerial Sukuna. No, it's the aerial Sukuna. Is he saying this all while fighting Sukuna in the air?
He says that's not true because the
this would be purely your assumption.
James, I need you to fucking stop fucking talking when you hear me talking.
I'm not like you do.
You are.
Reference.
You are talking.
No,
when I'm talking.
Era.
Shut the
You
fuck-
do
Bro,
understand there's
just
a 1
shut the
second
fuck
delay.
up. Just shut the fuck
No,
up.
don't tell me to
Just stop
shut the
talking.
fuck up.
Like if
Why
you're
don't you
like
listen for a
right
second?
now,
Let me explain
now,
something
you're
to you for
literally
a
just
fucking
talking when
sec.
I'm talking. Like this
No,
isn't
I'm trying
about
to
a 1
explain to
second
you
delay.
something
This
stupid.
isn't about
You
a
don't want to
1
hear me.
second delay. You're just talking when I'm talking right now. Like right now, you're talking when I'm talking. This isn't
We're on the
about a
other
1
side of
second
the
delay.
world.
This isn't about a 1 second delay. Shut the fuck up. I don't know why you're trying to be so tough in front of everybody. Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
not trying to be
Just
tough in
stop
front of everyone. I
talking.
don't
All
care
right,
if they're
be
here.
quiet then. Just be quiet then. Holy shit.
Go.
Okay. So like I was just saying, I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Different speeds. I'm done. Like at this point, we can go to conclusions. I feel like we can fucking conclude this debate. I've
All right, I'm
proven
fine
all
with
of my
that.
points. So in conclusion, James didn't prove shit. He tried to say that Sukuna was using more energy speed than Itadori. That's completely fine. He tried to say something about him being in the air the whole time. The only time he was getting fucking speed blitzed and talking about the agility is when he was standing on the ground and Itadori or Sukuna blitzed him, ran towards him, and then launched him while standing on the ground. And then he agreed that he was finishing his statement from being launched, and that was situated on the ground. So the only time he's using speed higher than what Itadori has shown is when he's on the ground, and that speed is able to blitz him, which means that he has no speed scaling for his character. He just gets blitzed in one shot. That's why I believe that I won.
Okay. So pretty much we already acknowledged that the idea that, and he also referenced that Itadori is above them both, so this should work for my scaling here, is he's acknowledging the character that has been characterized to work here. So my conclusion would be pretty simple. The referencing for this character's statements is through the aerial fighting with Sukuna. This is all mentioned while they're fighting in the air. So the referencing to the Sukuna that Megumi is talking about is the aerial Sukuna, his speed and his stats, which is what he's talking about, what he's thinking about, because it's all happening while he's fighting him in the air. So in realism, this would scale above Yuji, meaning Megumi is able to be faster than Yuji by this logic, by my scaling, which would put him above this demon who doesn't have any inherent AP proven, meaning therefore he just blitz. Also, which the birds would also go even further from this, as they're both able to react for errors own emission. So I just say that by this logic, I win the debate just because I scaled my character faster and will be able to blitz. What answer to this topic?
So I'm just gonna quickly interject here real quick. Tom Daly.
Yep.
Just a little bit of help for you. Never fucking argue that people can't react just because like they're not necessarily looking at something. Right? If you're walking down the street and somebody goes to punch you, you understand that you have natural instincts that will just react for you, right?
Okay.
I'm just saying like if it's just not a good argument to just remove that one. That's
fine. Low relative, that's fine. That's all I needed.
I'm not necessarily specifically talking about this. I'm just saying, like in general, you shouldn't that's not a good argument. My point. When is it cold?
Oh shit! It's fucking 6:40 a.m.
6:40 a.m. Where the fuck do you live? Australia?
Yep.
Oh, you're down bad.
How am I down bad? You live in the UK.
Exactly.
No, you got Boris
down
Johnson
the fuck bad. Imagine literally being a prison colony. It's impossible for that to be me, actually.
Imagine still having COVID.
Wait, why are you whispering? I can't hear you.
Oh no, it just occurred to me that I probably shouldn't be yelling at 6:40 in the morning at Saturday.
Shit. Don't want to get on the fucking spiders to crawl into your room.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna happen just the second I had the idea. Let's debate error.
Well, listen, you don't. I don't understand. Niggas just chill the fuck out. Like, everyone always gets heated. Like, we don't need to get heated.